Our story has already begun.
Hello, my children, and welcome in. My name is Alynn the Yellow White. I am the... I did that one. Doesn't that one's not supposed to work, but it does. Okay, great. Chicken tendies works. I gotta fix that too. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. Can I start now? My name is Alynn the Yellow White. I am the High Priest of the Great Yellow White Bull. May its gaze be upon you this and every single one of your days. Welcome in, everybody. But today I am the Dungeon Master. Welcome to episode 40 of a series of unfortunate decisions. We got some things happening. We got things happening today, and the first thing I got to do is I got to turn up.
Brain examined.
Oh wow! Oh, because I'm on the. I forgot. Those don't only work because we're on this screen. I forgot I changed. We're good. Listen, I'm a little scatterbrained today. It's a Saturday, and I have no idea what's happening anymore. That's kind of where we are. But before we talk more about where my brain is and is not, let's say hi to everybody because they've been listening patiently on the other side. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Before we get directly into the game,
Oh, damn.
God.
He got a little bit younger.
That is a younger version.
Again.
That is a younger version of Wilvane. I will say.
Oh, looks like he's taking a poop.
Like he's taking a poop.
I mean, gnomes have to poop too. It's true.
No.
Someone
Someone
took the last Rice Krispie treat.
Oh,
That
Look,
that is a very that is a very you did take the last thing out of the box and I don't get any now. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, welcome in. Let's talk to all of our players. You know them, you love them. If you don't know them, you will love them. Let's start directly across over on that way where we see Captain E-Rock, who plays Seabold the Rogue. Directly underneath me, like always. I'm just gonna lean into it from now on. Directly underneath me, like always, is the Rusty Panda, who plays Nessa the Bard. Directly across from Nessa, we have Null Hercules, who plays Mel, our Dwarven Cleric. And directly underneath the Rusty Panda, we have I Am Pingus, who plays Nate, our human warlock.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes. And last but not least, in the bottom corner, with some stock footage of an old man with a grumpy face, is Danabo, who plays Wilvane Saverly, our gnome wizard. And yeah. So just a little bit of Huh?
I thought his mouth was gonna move when he said hello. I was very convinced.
do you want me to make it move?
No, I don't. But go ahead, Alan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to derail.
It's all
The
chaos.
same thing.
It's all chaos. That's his new PNG tuber. It's just that guy from now on.
Oh, the question is when into chaos.
All right. So, a little bit of where we are and what you were doing, because I know it's been a few weeks. So the bottom line up front is that you have recently been sent behind enemy lines. Essentially, will you take that down, Danabo? That just completely distracted me.
You know what, Danabo, you won me. Good job. You won the campaign.
You're just playing the trombone. What's so wrong about that?
Oy vey. Listen.
I refuse to join in.
Let's. You were sent behind enemy lines to a stronghold that used to belong to the lizard folk that you met many months before. And they had taken this over, but not only had they taken this fortress over, that they had sunk it underwater. And over the past few months, they seem to have been hard at work turning this series of cave systems into a very fortified Sahaugin stronghold. You, as part of your last mission, were sent to do some recon of the place, figure out its layout, get a rough estimate or a very good estimate of how many combatants there are in this place, and bring that back. Somehow, you were able to complete your mission. You did your recon, oddly enough, without alerting the entire garrison that was there. And you successfully left the place. But before you did take all of the coral spears, weapons, daggers, and things like that that were in the arms room on the very first floor. You piled them up and effectively incinerated them with a wall of fire, and making them worthless before you left. You boarded the ship that was waiting for your return, and with that ship, you returned back to Saltmarsh. When you arrived at Saltmarsh, you were greeted by a small contingent of people, Erlander being the main one. And as you got off the ship, he explained that he himself was surprised that you came back alive. He didn't have high hopes for this mission, but you continually surprise him. Go ahead and get some rest. Tomorrow morning, first thing, the War Council will reconvene, and you should be there in order to give your brief on what you've discovered.
I wear boxers, though. I don't have any briefs.
So, it is evening time. You've just gotten back, and things are generally nothing. There's definitely a lot more activity. The town guard seems especially on alert, more than they have been. There's far more lizard folk in the city, and even more. You've seen more and more sea elves and Locanth as well waddling around, and it's essentially just become a very eclectic group of creatures in Saltmarsh, far from the mostly humans and halflings and whatnot that was there when you first arrived. Essentially, dwarves, halflings, and humans were the main component of the people around, but now there's just all sorts of different types of folks all around town. But yes, it does. There does seem to be a certain sense of anticipation in the air. What are y'all planning on doing?
Been sent to rest.
Yeah, this is basically the evening after you guys got done with your mission. You boarded the ship and you went back to Saltmarsh. You got there at evening time. Essentially, the sun had just set when you pulled into port. That's where you met with Erlander, and essentially tomorrow morning is when you're going to give your brief to the War Council.
Cool.
So you have the evening to do stuff if you want to do stuff.
I'm gonna beeline to the guild hall, and just to help me remember, there's a horse stable on the property that we've been staying at. Yes.
Yeah, it's in the back.
All right, cool. I want to have a good look around and check out the horse stall. I'm trying to see if I can't reasonably convert it into a forge.
Okay.
So just planning phases.
What about everybody else?
No one stops.
Nate's gonna go and buy some briefs. Put them on right away.
Anybody
gonna
else?
go to bed,
Okay.
but like
Your bed in, above the snapping line with Hana.
yeah,
I'm assuming.
our bed. It's our bed, okay?
Yes.
There's no one. No, yeah, that's fine. That's where I'll be.
It's your bed,
Okay.
not our bed.
well, not
I'm not-
our bed.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
It's what we're saying. Anybody else?
Just restocking arrows and just checking over equipment and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna buy a quiver of arrows, which is 20 arrows, is a gold. Otherwise, it's 5 copper per arrow if you're gonna buy them individually.
I'll just deduct a gold. I went and bought some.
Okay. Yep. Another 20 arrows on you.
And as a note for the evening, I'm going to use class actions to create an anvil and blacksmithing tools, just to get that out of the way for tonight's spells used.
Oh yeah, your forge cleric stuff. You're just gonna make those 2 things.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
I think the only person I haven't heard anything
Sorry, I'm
from,
late.
yeah, is Wilbane. Do you have any plans for the evening?
First of all, I want to check on my guard cat for Timmy.
So yeah, that's absolutely fine. No, it had nothing to report. Things have been pretty normal on that front.
His mother's not acting strange.
Not that the cat knows. I mean, everything. Nothing's been out of the ordinary based on everything it knows how things are supposed to be.
She's not an undead.
Not that the cat would know.
How does Nate fit his nub into the briefs?
You'd have to ask
think
Nate
he'd have
that.
Where's them backwards?
Yeah. Okay. So you put it through like the pee hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Sure. Absolutely. All right.
William watches this and takes notes.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. So you've been sticking to Nate pretty heavily recently, correct? Taking
Yeah, I wanna
notes
see
and
what happens
things.
when his nub
Understood.
twitches.
Got
Apparently
it.
When I pulled on the dead tail, he
You
wiggled
kind of
his
felt
butt.
it. Yeah. That's a thing that did happen. Cool. So as you kind of you go out your individual ways. Mel, one of the first things when you open the front door, you see kind of puttering around in the kitchen area of the guild hall a short woman that going around baking. Looks like she's attending to some bread that seems to be in the oven next to the fire and whatnot. Give me a perception check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Perception. Oh, that's not the button. That is one large dice.
Oh, that is very big.
They made some changes to the dice, by the way. They made some changes to the dice that I forgot to double check exactly what it did. Anyway, yeah. So with a 22, as you come in, you notice that this isn't a halfling. This is a gnome woman.
How did she get in?
Isn't the gal that usually
I'm not
takes
there,
care of us a halfling?
Sir, are you talking to me? She's addressing you, Mel.
I give her a look of shock and amazement. Just no. No. It's that. Mel promptly turns around and just starts wandering in the other direction, looking extra confused.
And the other, you mean you're leaving you're leaving the guild hall? You're not going to go out back? Because you basically walked straight
no,
into the door and then noticed that the woman who was in the kitchen was not a halfling, but a gnome.
Madam, I know I'm an idiot, but have you always been? Hasn't the gal that's been here been a halfling, not a gnome? I'm so confused. I don't perceive the world around you very well. I'm so sorry.
I beg your pardon, sir. What do you mean? Of course, I'm not a halfling.
I mean to say that I'm a blithering idiot is what I mean to say, and I mean no offense to you, madam. My apologies.
My predecessor told me as much.
Predecessor?
Yes, sir.
So we did have somebody else here. Really? I'm sorry. I have been so distracted this entire summer that hi, madam. My name is Mel.
Yes. I've been given all of your names. I know who you each are based on descriptions, and of course I've seen you around town before. But I would like to just readdress. Have you? You've known you've had 5 maids since you've taken over this place, right?
5?
Yes, one quit after the bard made her drink when she didn't want to. You know she was an alcoholic, right? And the bard made her drink. She got so blithering terribly. She got violent. She was hitting her husband. He and the child left her.
Oh.
She was run out of town.
Oh.
And of course, then she was replaced by someone else. But she also had a hard time with your... Oh, it's not my place to say rumors, but the word on the street is that you all are very difficult to deal with.
Oh, no, let me put those rumors to rest. We are incredibly difficult to deal with. And, prepare yourself for our tomfoolery and bullshit, and by no means be polite to us if it's necessary. You need to put us in our place if necessary, which will likely be simply that, necessary.
So as you're explaining all that, she while she was working on the bread and stuff, she kind of just walks over to you, and she walks up with her, again, about 2.5 foot tall height to your 3.5 foot tall height, give or take.
3.5, maybe 4.
Maybe 4, right around 4. Yeah. Looks up at you, takes the rolling pin she had, flips it around and slaps it into her hand and goes, "There's one thing you need to know about me first and foremost. I am not a pushover like all the girls before me. I have raised far too many children to deal with the likes of you." And she takes her rolling pin and taps it like on the breastplate of your armor. So, when I tell you when supper is, that is when supper is. You will be seated, you will eat without complaining, and you will enjoy it.
The more that she talks, the wider this shit-eating grin on Mel's face gets. Almost thrilled to be around a stubborn, strong woman again, like he hasn't seen a female dwarf in forever. Oh, ma'am, I think that we're going to get along. With an attitude like that, I think that you're going to fit in rather well here.
She takes the end of the rolling pin, puts it right at the base of your jaw, and closes your mouth. You're not my type. And then turns and walks away. Back to the kitchen. Are the others going to be joining you today?
Oh, maybe one of us, likely two, but frankly, I don't know and don't rightly care at this point. I'm here to drop off my gear and see about making some repairs to the stalls outside. If I'm too loud for you, just let me know and I'll quiet down.
Cook for yourselves. I'm going home. And she tosses the rolling pin into the corner of the kitchen, dusts the flour off of her hands, takes a couple of steps, takes off her house slippers and puts on her hard boots. And after she puts them all on, she stands up and goes, "It's Alice, by the way," and walks out the door.
I'm sorry, your mic cut out there. What now? It's what?
At what point did it cut out?
Just the name.
Just the name.
"It's Alice, by the way," and then she walks out the door.
Leaning out the door. "Nice to meet you, Alice. Have a good night."
"I'm off the clock. Don't talk to me."
Okay.
Just
out of character, how did she open the door?
You realize that she knew the predecessor. You've had 5 different maids, and none of you have noticed.
But
they've all been halflings up until this last one.
But the doors and windows are wizard locked to only let that person in. So how did they get in?
I don't remember you doing that to all the doors.
Yes, every window and door. I went round. I spent a few days wizard locking everything.
That I don't remember. That I didn't remember. So apparently she's not there. So never mind. None of that happened. You don't know anything about nobody named Alice. Your place looks like absolute garbage. There's some rotting food that you all have just left out since you've been gone. This place has not been cleaned in quite some time. I have just retconned everything in the past like 15 minutes. Awesome. Because I forgot a detail.
The original one just came and opened the door. That was their job.
That's what I was thinking. You may have... Okay.
Well, the question
or
is...
someone dispelled the doors and that... I was about to blow that lady up, so...
Well, the question at this point is... That leaves so many wonderful details there that we could have just for the nonsense of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Nessa did make an alcoholic woman relapse. So
was the best detail I've ever heard in this entire campaign. I just want you to know.
Can I just magic missile this gnome instead?
She's not there now. None of that happened.
Personally, I would like to think that Alice is a
I completely forgot about that
wizard that can in fact dispel magic and just simply dispel the door herself.
I mean, it does just take a knock spell, so
exactly.
But anyway,
so wait, hold on.
So
is this
none of that matters? No, none of that matters. None of it matters because I forgot that he did that. So never mind. There is no Alice. There is no Dana, only Zool. You get there, you open the door, and nobody is there. It's very quiet. There's no warm fire. There's no food cooking. It's cold and lonely, like your heart.
Yeah, it's fine. Mel basically down dressed, put his stuff in the room, and spends the evening fucking around with
Yeah, so you should still have the map of the guild hall. I did not update it to after it was fixed.
Well, now it's dilapidated again, so.
Oh, it's not that. It's not that bad. Yeah, Drunk HQ. Yeah, it's still shared with you all with the basic layout. But yeah, so the stables in the back is about 30 or about 25 feet long and about 20 feet wide. Large open, barn doors, things like that.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll spend the evening drawing lines in the dirt with my heel and doing a rough estimate of what I think how a forge will fit into this place, and just putting an anvil in a corner and leaving my tools out. Just getting an idea what I'm going to do with the place.
Okay. Yeah. So you're basically making it and going, okay, this will go here and that'll go there. Removing some of the rotten boards and things of what used to be the pens for the horses.
Yep, pretty much. Making a neat pile of wood in a corner, and I'll likely burn it.
Okay. Cool.
Alan,
Yes.
I have a quick question.
Yep.
I think I have like 3 daggers in my possession.
Okay.
And I just want to see if that's true. So it says whalebone dagger, then dagger, and then dagger of venom. That's actually 3 things, right?
Yeah, those are 3 separate things.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Yeah. You have 3 different daggers.
I don't need
If I remember right, the whalebone dagger, though, is, while you can use it, I think it's worth more than a normal dagger due to the yeah, let me see. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah. Because of the hilt on it being made out of whalebone, it's you can sell it for far more than what a normal dagger is worth.
Okay.
It's
Awesome.
worth
Sorry,
it's
thank
worth
you.
it's worth more as a decorative kind of weapon than it is as an actual weapon. So if you decide to try to find someone to sell it, it wouldn't take you long to find somebody, and if you wanted to, it's worth 50 gold.
Thank you.
Yep. Just FYI. All right. And with that, the rest of the evening happens. Night turns into day, and at daybreak, you make your way to the council hall, where there is already quite a fairly large group of folks. Not only are the sea elves there, the Locanth are there, the lizard folk are there. Essentially, every representative from every sea dwelling that are able to be on land are in this room. The tables have been, again, pushed together in the middle of the room, and a large-ish sheet of vellum has been laid out with nothing on it. And as you get there, you're brought quickly inside and brought up to the table. And yep, go ahead.
I'm not. Mel's gonna be dragging his heel a little bit, essentially fishing out that leather piece that he was taking notes on, making his way, but clearly distracted, pulling out that big piece of croc leather he etched notes on. He just puts it on the table, just kind of opened up, just slunk.
Nate takes off his briefs and puts them on top of the vellum.
What are you doing?
You told me to bring you my briefs. I bought some just for this occasion. I didn't have any.
Why is it always you, Cat Whisperer? Why is it always you? Get those filthy things off the table.
Oh, they're cleaner than they're cleaner now than they will ever be ever again. So
now, if we're done with the tomfoolery, it is time for us to work together and get these plans hammered out. So, any gestures to the group of you? First things first. How many of them are there?
Mel just runs his finger along that leather piece, opening it up a little bit more as he goes and just double checking his notes. 250, maybe 300. Is what our rough estimates are telling us, and he's continually reading over his notes. 20 here, 50 there, another 50 there, probably 70 in that room. 2, that was 100, 50, 2, 250, likely 300 is our best estimate in the for number of Sahaugin there, mixed between melee combatants and what look to be spellcasters of some kind, plus this two-headed shark. A two-headed shark.
So when you mention the two-headed shark, there is a lot of murmuring happening amongst the ocean-dwelling folk. Whispers and things like that. It seems that news was a little bit alarming to some of them. The rest.
Oh.
Shamans, or what kind of magic are we talking?
I can't say that we stuck around long enough to figure it out, but one of the rooms that we passed by had 3 or 4 magic-y type folks performing some kind of ritual, and there was a lot of blood in the water. Frankly, my dwarf and I saw a two-headed shark with that seemed to be ordained with pearls and more wealth than a shark would rightfully have, if you would ask me. But it looked very ritualistic. And with the torture rooms that we saw on the third floor? Third floor, yeah, it was on the third floor. With the torture rooms that we saw, I would suspect that there was some kind of sacrifice going on. Very likely.
Understood.
We also had a four-armed king.
Oh, I forgot about him. Noel goes right back to his notes and continues reading.
One of these sea elves, standing behind him was Oceanus. By the way, you do recognize Oceanus standing amongst the folks from the sea elf enclave that are here. Yes, some of the more powerful Sahaugin tend to have more than the standard 2 arms. They're considered to be blessed by their dark gods.
Yeah, and all the other Sahaugin seem to know and respect that line of thinking, frankly. One of the big rooms we came across, Fish King Forearms seemed to be yelling at 4 of them. It could have been counselors, or my note says counselors, but I likely had gotten the wrong idea of what was going on. But Mr. Forearms didn't seem all that pleased. He was definitely making a ruckus and commotion about the whole thing.
Yeah. That may just be infighting amongst them, which is not unknown to those. Fine. Well, we have given you this large vellum. If you could give us a sketch of how this place is laid out, each level, that would help us greatly.
I turn to the rest of the party. Does anyone here have any artistic talents?
Yeah. I'll do it.
Alright, cool, thank you.
Let me ask you this. Probably the person that needs to draw this needs to be someone who can recall from memory, unless you actually, I don't remember anyone actually drawing a map. So you're going to have to recall what the place looks like from memory.
Anders! Sorry, I'm late. Anders?
Are you going to be drawing?
I wouldn't call it drawing. It's his technical sketch. And here, I've already done it. And I'll hand him some parchment. That's why I was late.
He takes a look at it. Give me a intelligence history check. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have something else you think would work better. I'll
I was gonna
listen.
do straight intelligence.
I mean, sure, but I was going to throw a history. It's early history. It's your history, but it's still history. I mean,
you
it could
do history.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same.
It's not. I've got a +8 on int.
So see, there you go.
I've only got a +5 on.
How are you +8 on int, but only +5 on?
So I'm not proficient in history. Wait, shouldn't it take my
It should take you.
int bonus? But it's not. Okay, why is it not?
Is it? Well, your int bonus should only be 5.
No.
Well,
You have a 21.
Did you take a perk or something?
Why have I got
Is that
proficient
really-
in int?
I have
I
no
can't
idea
change
what
that.
you. What did you do?
I can't change that.
Okay, weird.
Is that so?
It says +5 on my. Oh, that's your save, man.
Oh, I'm looking at saves.
You're
Okay,
looking
it
at
is
saves.
+5.
You have +8 on your save. Yes, that's correct. But it's a +5 for your straight intelligence check.
So I get an extra 3 from my proficiency. That's why I got
Yes.
+8 on nature and religion. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Okay. Advantage? Because I knew I was doing it.
Yeah. Sure.
Made this end last week, or last time.
Plus, you have everybody else is also going to be, any kind of mistakes or anything.
Right.
Somebody else could be able to point out, because all 5 of you were there. So,
Those dice, though.
the unfortunate thing is that it no longer just rolls in the box, so not everybody can see it now. So I'll have to figure out the best way to do that from now on. I mean, I can just go to this. That'll work. All right, so yeah, with a 23, yeah, you literally have 0 issues. It's an extremely accurate map, and with the help of the things that you saw and whatnot from the various rooms, filling in some of the extra details that like where you saw the majority of them. They did have a couple of questions about an area towards the south where it looks like you didn't quite go in there to really know what else was down. That's going to be on the 3rd floor, all the way on the south side, that you have the 2 entryways that open into a large room, but then you just have a drop off, but you don't say what's beyond that drop off.
Sebald.
Well, that was after the gates we opened with the nets in the ceiling, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
the very huge rooms that had a plethora, hundreds of them in that one big area. Yeah.
It seemed like a sea entrance.
So this is our way in from underwater. Excellent.
Yeah, it seemed to drop down, and it was there was a lot in there, so it was hard to see.
Well, while everybody is going through this, Erlander is taking a bunch of frantic notes, hanging on all y'all's words, and looking basically from his notes to what you're saying to the drawn map that is now laid out amongst the table, and kind of going back and forth. Excellent. I think we can use this. Yes.
Verlander, question for you.
Yes.
As I pull his attention, I look back to the croc skin that I have notes on. Would you like me to stay a little extra so we can do a line by line on the notes that I took? They're not the best notes in the world, but I suspect there's enough detail for a tactical mind like yourself. Like your mind. Words are hard. But I'm willing to bet you my notes will help you as well, because I tried to take a head count in each room, or at least each room that I was privy to.
If in times of war, Lyric, there is no such thing as too much information.
Yes, sir. I agree. When the group goes to do their other things, I'll stay behind and translate my notes into something that is not sketched dwarven, because this is ugly, frankly.
Gotcha. Yeah. Go ahead. You know what? Go ahead and give me. You also give me a history check.
Ability skills. Ah, this is gonna be terrible. Not the right button. Glorious.
Okay. Cool. So he takes down, the information that you have collected. Has a very difficult time deciphering the chicken scratch that is your writing, but does his best, and with you there to also assist when he can't quite make out what you've written. It goes fairly smoothly, and that gets added to the notes. Fine. I think this will work for us.
Did we discuss the prisoner? It was a Locath, or whatever they're called?
With the mention of Locath, many in the Locath enclave lift their heads, as it were, to look towards you. Speak.
So we found a what was it, a chained room? Who saw this with me?
Hello.
Yes, Will Vane, didn't we see a Locath in a prisoner room?
A fish?
Well, kind of. I just nudged my head over to the ones that are in the room here, like over there, like one of them.
Yes, one of the fish.
Sure. Didn't it have like something with him, like a little pet thing around? My memory is fading on that. There was a lot happening.
The voice in my head does not recall, I'm afraid. I'm sure if it didn't take so long to get the ship back here, then I would. Seems to have taken several weeks.
Were they still alive?
See if I'll do the thing.
Oh.
No, not this again. No. I really don't remember, but I think he was alive.
But they
say he was alive.
being tortured.
They were being
Alive but
tortured.
being tortured.
Yeah.
They
You
should
could
already
not
be back
save
here.
them.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, that was the one. Okay. There was the room of people that died, and then there was the lizard people that we saved.
And this was just the torture room was just outside the arena when we were
At the bottom.
Yeah, it was just. Yeah.
Is the arena on level 3? That's
Yeah.
near that was near the gates going
And
out.
the two-headed shark thing.
And the
The
gate and the
two-headed shark
nets.
was on this floor above. That was on the second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second floor.
Yeah. We had to dodge the shark to get to the third floor. And we were close enough to the arena that if something went sideways.
Which floor was the throne room on?
Second floor, middle.
The second in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. And again, notes just being taken. Is there
Did anyone
anything
come back?
else we should know?
Verlander, did anyone come back?
from?
Whatever you're calling it. The fish place.
Yeah, the place that
We
just came
released
back
several
from.
prisoners, and they were supposed to follow the coast to Saltmarsh.
If they have not been reported to me.
Well, shit.
Were any of I guess there were a couple of lizard folk, weren't there? But
No, there was a
got,
bunch
like,
of
the
there were
orcs
orcs and things that you rescued.
Yeah.
I doubt they would come to town.
Yeah.
No, but the
Yeah.
lizard folk, and then the guys upstairs on the first floor.
Yeah, there was hobgoblins and orcs that you saved up on the first floor. And a bunch of humans as well, that were all enslaved by the Sahaugin.
And that one guy that we couldn't heal that just died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not before giving you a hint on where things may be, in which you found a bunch of their magical items, as they were part of an adventuring group that had already come into this place, and it didn't go well for them.
And it got
Oh,
us blown
right.
up.
We should turn over the basic gear set that we got. The basic stuff. The mithril plate I have use for later, but we did bring back a couple of basic armor pieces that would be better in our hands than the enemy's hands, you know? A couple of shields, a few maces, I believe. I frankly forget, they're not in my bag, so I can't see them.
None of that is important right now.
It was a
Fine,
giant
fine.
eel.
A giant
It was
eel.
a giant eel with the little calf. Yes. He was definitely being held against his will.
Understood. Good.
We also destroyed a bunch of their weapons.
You have? How many?
Yeah.
I'll give him an
About
exact
as-
count.
About as many weapons as we counted fish folk. Or Sahaugin, rather. Sorry.
Same thing.
I mean, you're not too far off. It was a total of 120 different arms that were destroyed. 60 spears, 30 tridents, 10 glaives, and 20 warhammers.
There's
Basically an
definitely-
entire arms room. That's quite impressive. That may make this... that may make this even easier. Understood. Is there anything else?
Let's see.
Was there? Was it level 3 with the secret room, or was that level 2? I think it was level 2.
Yeah, level
near.
2.
Yeah, the throne room was there, and around the throne room were all like the priests, like the quarters. And then
Oh,
I would
right. They seem
On
to
the
also
left
have.
side.
And these
of
are you're
the
just
throne room.
annotating on the map on the different spots that those secret locations were. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
And there also does seem to be a fair few trained sharks. None so special as the two-headed shark, but
Like stuff.
a couple of at least 20 trained sharks from what I can remember. And there were the shaman-like folk working with them, so
Not uncommon for Sahaugin to use their telepathy with sharks, so that's to be expected. Understood.
There were also several patrols, but we had good rolls, so we didn't see them.
We were
The
rolling.
sharks had armor plating.
Understood.
We were able to avoid their detection for the most part.
I would imagine so. Had they found you, you probably wouldn't be here, right?
Nessa just starts rubbing Nate's back as I can see he's sad that he's no longer an octopus.
Anders. Anders. Anders.
The name is Erlander, and what do you want?
Erlanders. Nate was a giant octopus. It was glorious.
Nate starts crying because he wants to be an octopus again.
It's okay, Nate. It's okay. Just rubbing his back.
Is there
Wolverine
anything
casts,
pertaining?
Polymorph on Nate and turns him into a giant octopus.
Oh my! Just in the middle of the. Yep.
Oh my god.
They just start
As you-
swinging briefs around above his head.
No.
As you're rubbing, Nessa, as you're rubbing the back of Nate, it suddenly gets real slick and real squishy, and as two large tentacles grow out of his back, and his arms switch into
one.
his and the nub turns into one. His legs turn into them, and they just kind of flop, knocking you over and a bunch of people right next to him. All hell breaks loose as people try to rush out of the way of this suddenly human suddenly turning into a giant octopus, taking up a lot of room in the middle of this thing.
Isn't that great?
And
Wolverine jumps on his back and says, "Let's go, Nate."
Just stomps
I
off.
gotta check something real quick because I'm pretty sure that the octopuses do not have amphibious.
They can go on land.
They can go on land, but I'm thinking he's got to hold his breath from right now.
I do, but I can hold my breath for an hour if I remember correctly.
Oh, well, that's what I was. That's what I was.
Exact amount of time that I need.
I would like to cast Dispel Magic, just kind of in surprise. Like, I can just imagine having been thwapped by one of these tentacles of his.
So wait, are you trying to dispel the polymorph?
Yes.
Okay.
I counterspell.
You
Can't do magic in an octopus
I
form.
can. Counterspell does not use verbal.
What, really?
It doesn't.
All happening. Nessa is like reaching her hand out so anybody can pick her up because the giant fucking tentacle just knocked her ass over, and y'all are just screaming spells and shit, and she's just flailing her fucking arm, waiting for somebody to help her up.
You can't
you-
double stamp Lloyd.
Suction you up.
Listen, I think I have more spell slots than you, my dude, so... As many times as this takes, you just...
Get out! Get all of you! Get out of here right now! Oh, get out! Get out! Take your flappy arms and leave!
Called tentacles.
Get off the floor!
I already
Can't
picked
help
her up
it.
with my
He's
tentacles.
an octopus.
Just suctioned her right up.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Pick everybody up with all my tentacles.
Leave me here. Erlander, I have one more important
And it's
note
30
for you
minutes,
before
by
I
the way.
leave.
An octopus, you can, when out of water, you can hold your breath for 30 minutes.
Well, I have time.
You have
I have
some
like
time.
5 feet of movement, don't I? On land.
Yeah, you have 5 feet of movement on land.
Very slowly out of there.
Oh, Wilbane, use your water fountain-y thing and spray it at Nate, and that way he can breathe.
No, no water in here. Leave. Get out. You ruin our maps.
Full on water jet my face.
That didn't take long. Just, what we...
You couldn't even get through a 30-minute briefing without going straight goblin mode. Causing pure chaos in the middle of this war council.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, I'll just throw my briefs on top of the map as I leave.
Just underwear plot. Okay. Hey, just get out. Get out.
Wolverine
Get
will throw
out.
his too, but he has to take them off first. So.
You find hands on you pushing you all out the door.
Oh wait, do you want me to take off my briefs?
No, not again.
So, well, as the guards are pushing everybody out, I have one more important note, please. Guys, push them out. I got one more note for you, Orlando, please.
He's had enough of the lot of you, and you're just all being escorted out of the building.
Nate and Octopus.
Interesting.
As we, he says a nonverbal shit.
What? Okay, just 1 second, real quick. You cast counterspell, but you cast counterspell at 4th level, correct, Nate?
I think it's only 3rd level. Yeah, 3rd.
And dispel magic at the 3rd level.
But you are using. You're a warlock, so you have 4th level spells, right? Or do you still have 3rd?
Only 3rd.
Okay.
I'm level 6.
Okay, so make your Constitution saving throw, Wilvane.
That's the one that says con, right?
Yep. It's the one that says con. That is a 9. His DC is
15.
15, yeah. So, okay, yeah.
He's still an octopus?
No, he's not an octopus.
Okay, I'm with you.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Yes, he is. I read it backwards. The guy who cast the spell failed. Or no, who cast counterspell?
I cast counterspell on Mel, who was trying to dispel
Mel.
magic
Okay, yeah.
on me.
Mel is the one that needs to roll the con save. Sorry.
Okay, let's see.
The order of spell casting went nuts, and then I forgot what was going on. Okay, yeah. So you fail, and that means that the spell is still there. The counter spell worked. Okay.
It doesn't matter. I ain't blowing any more spell sloth on this. Suffocate, Nate. You have fun with that. You got work to do.
All right.
And Mel just kind of beelines off.
So as you've been pushed out, you are told that someone is sent after you just to let you know that once the plan, don't go too far, because once they solidify the plan, they'll likely call all of you back in order to discuss next steps.
I'm surprised they want us back after all that.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
At this point, this is just par for the course for you guys. I mean, let's be honest. Wasn't like
I want to try and make a water slide down the street and see if Nate can go on it with the decanter, like Nessa suggested.
So, explain to me exactly what you're doing here.
I just want to leave it running. It's endless, so I just want to...
On what? Geyser?
Down the road.
Like what is the how much water are you what's the command word? How much water are you exiting this thing?
I will start with fountain and see if it works. If not, I'll switch straight to geyser.
Fountain's pretty strong. It does a good job of basically soaking the entirety of the street. But it doesn't seem like it's really powerful enough to shove this very heavy and large octopus down the road.
Geyser.
Give me a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, you're gonna be. Let's see. You're now. No, I'm talking to Nate. Nate's gonna have to make a strength check as an octopus. What is his strength as an octopus? It is.
+3?
I just had regular.
Yeah,
octopus.
I must still be an octopus because my stats are I only have 4 intelligence and 4 charisma.
Oh, that's funny. That should not have happened. Yeah, your strength is 17, so it is a +3. Yeah, so yeah.
So he
That
falls
11, you get knocked prone and you are shoved by the water down the street. And is there people in the way? I don't know.
They'll probably pass.
We'll find out.
Walking for 5 foot at a time.
Do we slide? Is the
Yes,
main thing.
he does get shoved by it. He does slide a little bit down the road, 10 feet. And luckily enough, there was nobody in the way, so nobody got bowled over by flailing tentacles as this octopus gets shot down the street by a container. Who's holding the container of water? Is it just on the ground?
No, I'm holding it.
Okay.
I want to be on Nate holding it, trying to like jet ski down the street.
Oh,
Like
I
Iceman
see what
with
we're
the-
doing now. I see what we're doing. You're doing like a jet ski with this guy. Okay. Still stands. You do slide a little bit.
Not fast enough. We'll figure this out, Nate.
Use some
Sorry.
shaped water along with the geyser.
People are all like giving you wide berth. There are children that are giggling and laughing and pointing.
They do that anyway.
Par for the course. It's fine.
Oh, and I take it back. You can hold your breath for 1 hour. I see it now. Okay. So does it still say that you're on? I thought I took octopus off.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere, but my stats are definitely that of an octopus.
Okay. Well, I'll figure that out later. All right.
Well, that's what we're doing for an hour. So
That's what you're doing for 1 whole hour. Just trying to make that work. Got it. Cool. And with that, I'm gonna put this on you to maybe make it go away. There's the polymorph. Okay. And then if I delete this, if I remove it, if I do this, hold on, I'm trying to make sure if I can get this to work. If it works the way I want.
What? My turn. Who are we attacking?
No, nothing's happening. All right, check now to see if it went away.
Nope, I still have terrible stats.
Weird. Is it showed on your character sheet? Because I see, oh, it did. It didn't change them back. Why didn't it change it back? It was supposed to. Well,
I love that image, Annabelle, by the way.
that's got to be fixed. All right. So we'll not worry about that. All right. So y'all have about a week of downtime right now. Is there anything special that you all want to do during this week of downtime? Any work or anything like that?
Yes, actually. I'm going to essentially be making trips to and from my brick folk. Taking delivery of what bricks they have available, making sure they're paid up for work done, getting my forge set up, blue set, just forge. That's the whole week. So much to the point to where Mel's gonna even forget that drinking's a thing. He might not even drink some nights if he's busy enough.
Okay. So you're going to be doing that for this week. Anybody else got anything special they're doing or anything like that?
did we get any sort of reward for this?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to practice riding Nate, if you'll let me.
Yep.
Giggity?
lots of octopus and gnome action around town.
Today for now, we're gonna perfect this jet ski thing, and we're gonna go at least 40 feet.
Okay.
Wait.
Down the
I think I've
street.
seen this somewhere before. No, I'll take that. I take that back. I'm done.
Siebel's gonna head around town, looking to see if he can find those folks we rescued, and also see if there's anything else going on around town since we've been gone that would be of interest to us.
Give me an investigation check.
Sure. Investigation.
All right, 19. Yeah. So you still hear a lot of the same rumors that have been going around. It seemed, even with everything else going on, there's still something digging through the garbage that they've been trying to catch, but they still haven't caught anything. However, a couple of folks think it's just rats.
Okay.
So that's been going on. There's been a lot of there's been some rumors about how everybody who has gone and worked as the caretaker of the Drunks Guild House has all met terrible ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some say it's a curse to work for the Drunks. You've picked that up as you've been walking around listening to things going on. There are rumors of giants roaming the countryside.
Oh.
There are also rumors of dragon sightings as well as. Of course, nobody that you've heard of saw it themselves. They've all been a cousin or a friend, or I heard it from this guy who heard it from a farmer who lives out in the countryside. Nobody with like, oh yeah, I saw it myself. It's always from somebody else, through someone else. All real grapevine-y type rumors for this particular case.
Okay, but no sign of those folks that
No.
left the old fish palace.
No.
All right. Okay.
Not at all. All right.
Way to like train and get better at like archery. In a like, not that I would be amazing by the end of the week, but if I focused on it, like truly focused on it instead of like fucking my wife, would I be able to advance in any way?
So in game terms, no.
Okay.
In game terms, no. However, as far as like for RP purposes and things like that, if you want to practice and try to get better, I was going to give you an inspiration for that, and you already have one. So you can choose to give it to somebody else, which the only two people who don't have it are Wilvane and Mel.
Here, Wilvane. Here, Mel.
Woo!
Wilvane's busy anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Thank you.
So yeah, not directly,
inspired by
but
her desire to be better.
But not directly as far as that, but since you are trying to get better at this thing that you've been trying to do, that's worth the inspiration point for trying to improve yourself. And maybe
Just
that'll
focus
that'll come in handy when you're trying to shoot that bow later on. So.
Yeah, and I'm gonna practice like Rocky Balboa. I'm just gonna run up and down the watered down street.
Yeah.
Climb my way through mud puddles. And that should be enough exercise.
And dodging tentacles, the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, every day I'm dodging tentacles, Alan. Okay, that's
Every
just
day
Just
I'm
the life of a bard.
yeah, it's the life of a bard.
It's the life of a bard, just dodging tentacles. That's right. Okay. Perfect.
I'm not trying too hard in some cases.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm sorry.
All right. Cool. All right. So the first week kind of goes by, and you are summoned back to the council.
Can I
Yeah.
do a thing before the week goes by?
Sure.
All right, I want to approach the wizard's tower.
Okay.
Give it a knock.
The wizard.
You can see me. Wilvain Saverly.
Sorry. No visitors.
Don't make me fly up to the window again.
Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Oh. What do you want?
Not you. Go get him.
He's not here. I mean,
Yes, he
busy.
is.
He's busy.
Busy what?
Avoiding you. He's not here.
He doesn't know I'm here. Go tell him.
No. He said
Why
no
not?
visitors.
I'm not a visitor. I'm a friend.
No, you're not. Nobody knows you.
I gave him my staff.
What?
Giggity?
He likes me.
We're kind of small to give him a staff.
It was made of bone.
Oh, I remember now. He's not here, though.
You said he was busy.
Yeah, not
Why are you
here.
always
Busy,
lying?
busy. I'm an
Where
imp.
did he go? Oh. Yes. Where did he go?
Why are you always like, I'm an imp? Out of town. Business meeting.
Fine, I'll fly to the window.
He's not there.
Is he there? I'll fly to the window.
No, there is nobody in that room. And as you're kind of peering in and looking around, suddenly an imp face appears with his fingers in each corner of his mouth, pulling his mouth wide, sticking his tongue out.
I like you.
Not here.
Well, tell him I visited, please.
Who are you?
Oh, don't make me say it again.
Fine. You're no fun.
Have the day you deserve.
Hope you fall.
I can fly.
Me too. But magic won't make me fall. I wish I could dispel magic. And that's the last thing you hear as he flies away.
What a dick.
You fitted with us rather well now.
All right.
Oh yeah, did any of our items come in for the horny tiefling?
What were we
nice.
waiting on? We had... that's my
I had
wrong
an
notebook.
immovable rod.
Yeah, you were waiting on an immovable rod. Yeah, okay. So, no, the rod has not come in yet.
We'll
Pearl
also
of Power.
ask her to look for a true polymorph potion.
Or are you? I guess you're there in Nate form. You can't talk as an octopus, so that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I was double checking. What was the other thing we were waiting on?
I'm not sure if Mel paid for any of the other stuff on my list.
No. The list that you had some time
the
ago,
list, because of the amount of money that it cost per week, it was monetarily, at the time you all were a little bit tight on cash because you had purchased things. That is to say that the bard got a couple of items and spent all the money.
And just as a note to the party, even now, we're not exactly flush with cash. And has anyone been keeping track of what the dwarf's been up to in the last week? Just out of curiosity, because old boy's been spending money. Does anybody know that aside from me? In game, just asking.
No,
Which
no
dwarf?
one's been paying attention to you.
Shibone.
Yeah, so you guys are going into debt with the Ayuz lady because I'm not there to negotiate or spend money. So, all on you kids. Just saying.
So do you? By the way, Nate, do you have the 50 gold for the first week, or for the true polymorph portion? You did give her enough money for the immovable rod for 3 weeks worth of searching, and it's been 1.
I know, I hear it.
Good. We should also get Nessa some eyesight in darkness things. But
Is that a thing?
us had some goggles that did.
There are night vision. There is dark vision. Or what are they called? Goggles of something or another. I'd have to double check them.
50 gold pieces to put up for that. Yes, please.
You're not scared. What are you doing?
Is it storming? Era?
Yeah, I got one scared dog. Sorry.
Okay, so it's not goggles. Oh, because I opened NPCs. No, I opened NPCs and not items. That would be part why I can't find goggles with monsters.
Oh.
That would make sense. Goggles of night. Are these it?
Yeah, goggles of night is what I thought.
Yep, goggles of night.
Yep.
Gives you dark vision to a range of 60 feet. Yep. So you're gonna
Give
put up
money for
50 gold.
that.
You're gonna put up 50 gold for that. Cool.
Yes, please.
All right. For the first
that
week
helps.
on that one. Okay. And all that I'm rolling for is how many weeks it takes to actually get the item and things like that. So, okay. So now that that's all taken care of at the end of that week, you were called back to the council. And as you're initially brought in, Erlander is already that beautiful shade of red that you all know and love, where you know he's already irritated as you see him. And he looks at you and goes, "For the love of everything that I hold dear, please, no shenanigans today."
What
Would we ever?
Am I coming in as an octopus or
I'm assuming you're not right now.
Some people on what I come in as. I'll be an octopus whenever.
It's up to Nate. If he asks it, he would have done it. That's fine.
Have we already done our octopus training?
Have we already done it for the day, though? Yeah. What time is it?
It's mid-afternoon.
Yeah, we've probably already been out in the morning. Yeah.
No. Just boring old Nate for now.
So the tables have kind of been pulled. The tables that were all kind of pushed together in the room have been moved back a little bit. There are chairs for each of you, and those are the only ones that are currently not being sat in. Around the rest of the circle are what you identify as the folks that are basically been the leader of the individual groups. So essentially the head general lizard folk is sitting, the Locanth general is sitting. All of those folks are all sitting down with their respective entourages standing up around them in the back. And Erlander motions for you all to sit. And Erlander, of course, being as the head of the town guard and also there as a representative of the Council of Salt Marshes.
Chairs. Is there a table between us and Erlander? Like, is there?
No, it's literally like you're all sitting in a circle facing each other.
Oh, Nessa sits in the middle of the circle.
Just ignore her. Let's just get this over with, because I don't think it's going to get any better than this.
Wolverine will hold his hands out to Orlando. Uppies!
Uppies!
You can climb up on your own.
Sounds like an
You're very
invitation to
grumpy,
me.
Orlando.
Do you not remember what happened last week when we were here?
No.
And the week before that.
Why
And
am
the
I
week
not?
before
Why
that.
am I not surprised? Why am I not
And the week
surprised?
before that.
Yes,
Sorry
yes.
for interrupting,
Fine.
Alan. Sorry for interrupting,
Enough. Enough. Let us
Please.
begin. Any kind of gestures to everyone except for you all, have come up with what we believe to be the best plan forward. And we want you, being the... You know more about that place than anyone here. You've already been there once. You know what their defenses are. You know about the gates. You've already gotten them open. You know these things. So we are giving you the honor to be the tip of the spear.
Sounds
Just the
amazing.
tip?
The
I want that.
just the tip.
Just the tip.
It just blows right over. Erlander doesn't realize it just went right over his head. You will come in as a shock troop, coming through the front door as you did last time. Your primary mission is to come through the front, cause as much mayhem
You want the
without...
tip to come through the front.
Yes. That's where spears usually go.
Instead of a shock troop, can I be an octopus?
Once you're there, you can be whatever you want to be. I believe in you.
Thanks, Daddy.
Never call me daddy again.
I mean,
Do you like that, Daddy?
Nessa lays on her back, takes her loot off her back, lays on her back, and just starts going, Daddy, Daddy, thank you, Daddy.
Are we sure we want to put the primary focus of this plan in the hands of these people?
well, we are causing mayhem.
Frankly, it's the best way to get us all killed and out of your hair, so I see no other option for you for the quick release of us dying, so...
Daddy,
You know, that is the
hate us,
best-
Daddy.
That is the best thing that you've said all day. I agree. Fine, let's just continue. Your job is to go in, create as much mayhem and chaos as possible, and taking as many Sahaugin as unaware as you can. Meanwhile, that should bring those in the lower levels, eventually focusing their attention upward. When that happens, our waterborne friends here will enter through this place down here, where the
Through the
main
back
crooks, through the back door. Yes,
Giggity.
the underwater, the wet back door. It
So you
will
want the
use
tip to
that
go in the
first.
front,
The tip in the front.
and our friends are going to reach around the back.
Yes, indeed. That is exactly what is going to
Back
happen.
door, baby.
At least we're giving the reach around, right?
At the same time, we will then follow you in after a couple of minutes as a pincer attack.
A couple minutes.
It was a little muddy back there, so be careful.
Understood. I'm sure they can swim over it and it shouldn't be that big of a problem.
Innuendo.
I swear we are mature and adults here.
Now, I do understand that likely after your last escapades, they may be expecting something. So we do have some things for you.
Ooh, yes.
Thank you, Daddy.
Please stop.
Is it
The,
protection?
the more you ask, the worse that she's going to become. So
Each one of you will be essentially it's explained to you that each one of you will be given one potion of invisibility and one potion of gaseous form.
What?
Potion of invisibility and a potion of a gaseous form.
I don't know what that second one is.
You basically can turn into a bunch of like mist
Okay.
So we can get through the door.
if that's what you
I
choose to
understand.
use it for. They're leaving all of the specifics on how you choose to do your portion of essentially being the initial crush. The entire goal here is for you to go in with your strong numbers that you already know that you already know the area, that you can move through there very quickly and crush and kill as many Sahaugin as you can on your way forward, making your way towards that water area leading down. You don't need to come down to the water, you just need to cause as much chaos as you can getting down to that area. And if you can do it without alerting the entire place immediately, even better, because that gives you chances to as basically murder more before they get a chance to, they know you're there and they even know that there is an attack happening. So you are the surprise of the surprise attack. And once you get to your part, the ocean denzians will come through the bottom, and the salt marsh troops will come through the front door, following essentially behind you, not directly, but not only behind you, but they'll also split off into all the other directions that they can go as well. God damn it. There's
Check,
nothing
there's
I can
only
say to
two
make this.
directions.
Yeah. There's nothing I can say to make this any better, so I'm just gonna say the words and let you all laugh. That's where we are right now.
It's so hard not to laugh. It really is.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing of note that we didn't have a chance to say a week ago, the third floor, the lower water entrance, has 2 gates with one of those circular rotating mabobs to lift the gate up. So that's going to have to be navigated for those coming from the ocean side, just to get the gates open.
We figured as much. That has already been figured in the other plans.
Perfect.
Don't be so rude.
You know, that was the one note that I failed to say, and things got wild there at the end, so just try to be helpful.
All right. Do you have any questions about what your job is? Let me get these.
No.
Let me get these potions and stuff in the party thing for y'all, so you can grab those.
Wait,
Oh,
when?
perfect.
When do we go?
Oh. great
1
question.
week. 1 week from today. It'll be we will be leaving in the middle of the night, and you will begin the attack at dawn.
Before we leave, do you think we would have had time to rest and gain experience?
No.
So we're not going to level up before. Thank you.
No. No, you were not.
Aw.
More like your blander,
Is this-
okay?
Wow, did this table just say something?
All right, hold on. Let me get this in here. Actually, this because this might be the best time for us to go ahead and take our break now. It's 8:15. That'll give me time to hand these potions out to y'all, and so we'll give it 15 minutes. Be back at 8:30. For all of you watching, we will go to a break over here. Some ads will run on the Twitch side to just take pre-rolls off for a little bit longer, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes to continue on with today's session, and we'll find out what happens next. Ought to be interesting. See you in a bit. All right, y'all, we back. I'm back, you're back, we're all back. Welcome back, everybody. There's a small amount of discussion that happened during the break. The good news is that it's before everyone they have one more week to go, and Wilvane wanted to go see if he could find some scrolls around town, and he found a small mom and pop bookshop that happened to have a couple of scrolls on them that they've had for years and years and years, but they're kind of ridiculously priced for most people, so they've just kind of sat there in the town, and of course there hasn't been too many wizards that have struck through that stopped in to even see that they had them. As you enter the place, the little tin bell over the top ding-a-ding-a-dings, and
Hello.
a very jovial-looking halfling man hops up from the stool that he was sitting on, takes his long-stemmed pipe out of his mouth and puts it on a pipe holder. Yes. What can I? Oh. You're one of the folks from that guild that's been in town. I've heard lots of stories from you, lots and lots of stories. I'd love to hear them.
Like what?
Oh, I heard that you fought a giant octopus. I've heard... Is that true, by the way? You need to tell me. What else have I heard? That you
I ride a giant octopus.
You ride one? Oh, that's very
Yes.
different from what I've heard. I heard you fought one on a ship and wrestled a giant treasure from its very maws.
It was just a box.
Oh. So not nearly as exciting as they made it seem. Huh.
No.
Huh. That's disappointing. Anyway, how can I help you?
Looking for some paper with these symbols, and I'll show you my spellbook.
Oh. You've come to the right place, sir. Yes, you have. We've had these particular items for years and years and years now. But we've never had someone come in, and those that have been curious about them, of course, couldn't afford them. They are unique. I inherited these from my grandfather, who inherited them from his grandfather. They've been in the family for years and years. And, well, there's an old family saying here. Here in the Hucklebuck family, it is, he who sells these scrolls can finally retire. So would you like to take a look?
Of course, sir.
Excellent. And he kind of goes back, and you hear him rustling around in the back, and then you hear the sound of kind of a metal chunk and a creaky metal opening. And then the man comes out gently holding these two scrolls, and sometime in the back while he was there, he seemed to have put on some white gloves. And he's holding these scrolls very gingerly and places them down, and then reaches into his pocket and takes out another pair of white gloves and lays them down across the counter towards you. Please, before handling them, if you would, please put on the gloves.
Mulvaney will put on his reading socks.
Did you say reading socks? Mm-hmm. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that's what I heard.
Mulvaney's always read with his feet. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot. So I don't. Oh, And he kind of cringes as you use your dexterous little toes, which, God, I feel gross even saying that sentence. But with your dexterous little toes, you were able to unroll the scroll. The first one, as you kind of look it over to get an idea of what it is, go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Okay, with a 14, you can make out that this scroll is a scroll of absorb elements. Based on what you can get from it, it is it's an abjuration spell, and it allows you to basically use it as a as a reaction when you take a damage from like different damage types like fire, ice, or whatnot. It captures some of that incoming energy, lessening the effect on you, and stores it for your next melee attack. So if you follow up with like a melee attack, then you can release that damage on that attack. That's essentially what that one does.
Ooh.
Mulvane tries to not look disappointed, but he is. Okay.
Well,
Next
that
one.
sounds pretty neat to me.
You're not there. roll me another Arcana check for the second one.
This has been his family for years. Okay.
Years and years and years. That
Not gonna lie.
is okay. A 16. Yep. This one, as you look it over, you can tell that this is a much more complicated spell. Very, very intricate drawings and symbols that put together. As you study it, it's become clear to you that this looks to be a spell that will create a 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air that centers on a point, and each creature that when it appears or that ends its turn in there has to take a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage from all of the crap that it's spinning around, essentially creating a spherical tornado where particles and things fly everywhere. It looks like it was named Storm Sphere. And for meta reasons, it's a level 4 spell.
This one's not quite as good as the other one. Buck. How much did you want for those?
Oh, for both of them together? Oh,
Yes.
well, for this one, I believe this one is the cheaper of the two. It's 50 gold. And for the other one, this one, in the will, it was as it was willed to the family. It's been very, very specific.
I haven't got all day. Come on.
Oh, well, fine. 1,111 gold.
I'll give you 1,000 for both.
Oh. Well, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yes, you do. You've had these for years, generations.
Yes.
You've not even come close to selling them. You told me nobody's even looked. Just
It's
Come on,
true,
young man.
but give me a persuasion check.
500 gold.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's a straight 0. Okay.
Oh, but you see, my grandfather had this dream that we would be able to retire once we sold these. And I don't know.
1,111 gold and not 1,000. What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to keep with what my family wanted. You know what it's like to have a family?
Don't play on my heartstrings, Hucklebuck. Fine, here's 1,200.
That's
I'll give
far
him
too
gems.
much. That's even more than I asked for.
I had a family once, Hucklebuck.
Oh, thank you so very much. This is... You know what this means?
He's gonna. I'm handing him gems, by the way, so he's gonna have to get them valued. But 1,200 for.
I got it. Yeah. But he takes all the gems and he's holding them in his hand and he looks... You know what this means, right?
You can retire, Hucklebuck.
I can retire.
Yes.
Get out of the store. It's closed.
Very
Flip
well.
out of here.
Have the day you deserve.
I already am. I already am. Bye. Have a great time.
Sure, I will.
And as the door kind of closes behind you and you hear the ding of the bell, almost instantly you hear a click, 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 click as multiple locks are engaged on the door.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then you're, my God, I haven't had this. Lenora, you're not gonna believe this. And that's kind of as it fades out. All right, let me give you these things. So yeah, you get a scroll of Storm Sphere. That's a little difficult to say. But a scroll of Storm Sphere and a scroll of Absorb Elements.
Do the scrolls get destroyed when I copy them into my spellbook?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
And at
And that costs.
4th level, Storm Sphere is
50 per level, right?
it should be half because it's an evocation.
Oh, okay.
So Storm Sphere is an evocation, so that's going to be half price, and then the storm or Absorb Elements is an abjuration, so that's going to be full price. So it should be 50 gold for putting or Absorb Elements,
okay.
and I think it should be, is it 50 per
100?
level? Yeah, so it should be 100 for Storm Sphere to put in your spellbook.
150. Okay.
Which you have plenty of time to do that. That takes what, 4 hours? Yeah, and you've got a whole week to handle that. So yeah, you can go ahead and add those spells to your spell book.
Cool.
Now, does anybody else have any purchases that they want to make? Also, you gave 1 week for your rod and not for the rod. The rod was already paid for. You did 1 week for the True Polymorph potion, and then you did 1 week for the Goggles of Night. Are you going to give her the 50 gold for the next week?
Yep.
Yes.
You said that like you're not sure if you have that much.
No, I just need to sell the whalebone dagger before I do that because I don't have enough. So
if I'm there, I'll cover it. It's fine.
okay. Thank you, old man.
Easy enough. Cool. That'll be that, and that will cover that entire week.
How much total?
100. Well, she's already
Cost of
paid for
50.
one, so it's 50 gold per week per item.
Okay.
50 gold. Yeah.
So just 50. Okay.
Yeah. And since you're just doing the one, since she's looking for those goggles, then that does that. And then actually, cool. So right before you are slated to head off into the great unknown, actually to a place you've already been, to the fortress, the goggles do come in. And they are 400 gold.
Yeah, I'll buy them.
Okay.
I know they don't have the money, so do we need to we're gonna act that out? I don't like that lady.
I mean, do you want to act that out? That's up to you. You can. I will.
Hello.
Ah, yes. Hello.
Get
What
on
can
with
I
it,
do
lady.
for you, my friend?
The goggles.
Ah, yes. For your singing friend, right? I have them.
Yes.
They
The
did
one
come
that sleeps
in.
around a lot.
Yes, her. A lot, you say?
A little.
A little? Is it a little or a lot?
Lots. It's lots, yes.
How does she feel about
Can't lie.
tieflings? Do you know?
You can ask her.
I'm asking you.
How would I know? I'm not a tiefling.
But you could ask her. You've been more times around
Why
her.
can't
Maybe you would
ask
know.
her? I try not to get into her business. It's kind of sticky.
Sounds delightful. Well then, let's get back to business. And she picks up
Okay.
another one of the many lock boxes behind her and clicks one open and opens it up and pulls out a pair of goggles that have a dark green tint. They're basically a goldish bronzish color, based on depending on what part you're talking about, with a leather strap that connects the two sides of the goggles to go back around the head, and the lenses themselves are a dark green color.
I'll try them on.
I mean, it's light in here, so you don't really
There's
notice
no
much.
difference. They're not working.
They work when it's dark. That's the whole point of them, sweetie.
Mulvane will look inside his bag of holding. Is it dark in there?
I mean, if you hold it just right, you can make it dark in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the inside of the bag is you can definitely
There's
see
no
the
difference, 'cause
yeah, there's
Wolverine's
no
already
real
got dark
difference
vision.
exactly. I believe it just increases your dark vision by an extra 60 feet, so you can see much farther.
does?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
people
They
who
do
don't
work.
have dark
Okay.
vision get 60 feet of dark vision. If you already have dark vision, it adds 60 feet to your dark vision.
That's pretty cool.
Dang.
Right?
Maybe I wouldn't give
I
it
could get 180 feet of dark vision.
You're like, maybe I won't give her this.
Okay, how much?
400.
200. I'm just kidding. Here's 400. Yeah. I know you don't negotiate. Here you go.
See, I thought we were.
That's
I'm glad you were having a laugh there, because I thought we were going to have to go round and round again. And I just didn't feel like doing that today.
me neither. I've got a fortress to reach.
I've heard.
Just the tip.
Sure. I guess.
Yes.
All right. Well, and she takes out a quill and then writes down on a ledger book she has on her desk and closes the ledger book. All right. So, is there anything else I can get for you?
I don't suppose you get your hands on any spell books.
Spell books?
Yes.
Those tend to be...
In the hands of dead wizards, yes.
Yes, correct. And as such, generally are not sellable.
They are to me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Understood. Understood. So, I will keep an eye out. As you know, I do charge a fee weekly for my services. So if you would gladly give the first week. However, feel free to pay in advance if you wish.
Okay, I'll give you 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay. You must really want this book. I will see what I can do.
It's been rather tedious trying to learn new spells recently.
I see. Excellent. Okay. Well, and she pulls out her ledger again and writes some things into it. Wilvey. Yes.
Don't write my name in the book. I don't like that. Can you use a pseudonym?
What pseudonym would you like the most?
How about Anders?
Anders. Sure.
Anders Solomar.
Isn't that
No?
okay? He said no, and she said okay. All right. So she writes it all down in the book. I will see what I have for you, and we will get it as quickly as possible.
Have the day you deserve.
You too, my dear, you too. All right. So, are you giving those to Nessa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So what that will do, and there is a picture included with that. So if you want to get an idea of kind of what it looks like, that gives you a better view of it. It kind of has a. I mean, I can just share it too. With the dark green lenses, it kind of looks like an owl's face a little bit there. And that now gives you dark vision. Let me go ahead and add that to you. And should just be. Oh, that's Mel. I don't want to give Mel dark vision. He's already got it.
I mean, I'll take more dark vision. It's fine.
That's an effect, so let's do that. All right. You now have dark vision, 60 feet added to you, and yeah, we're good to go there. All right, does anybody else have anything that they want to do? Now, here's the thing. It's going on 9 o'clock. And when we start this, I kind of don't want to stop it midway through. So we can either start it tonight and then go as long as we gotta go, or we can wait until next session before we actually do the assault.
I'm here all night.
Personally like to wait till next session and do it one.
I'm kind of leaning that way just because we don't know exactly how long it's going to take. Time wise, like I know it depends on how quickly you all make your choices and decisions. I will let you know right off the bat that once it starts, initiative will be rolled, and that will be your initiative for the entirety of everything that's going to happen from that point on. And yeah, so depending on what you all do in things will depend on exactly what how long everything is going to take, essentially. So I'm leaning towards next week. We just have a slightly short session here with a little bit of RP and you guys giving up what information you gave up, which was pretty good. And Will Vane, go ahead and give yourself a inspiration as well.
Done.
And because of all the shenanigans you all pulled in the and you're the only one without one, and you all pulled some major shenanigans in the war council, so that was worth a laugh and therefore worth so then you'll each have one available when you go into the fight next time we play. So I think we'll go ahead and leave it here. It'll be the night before you all are leaving when we will start back up next time, which hopefully, fingers crossed, when is the next time? It is the 16th, so that would be the 30th of, oh my God, it'd be the 30th of August? It'll be the end of the month? Jeez. All right. This year's going by quick, y'all. Year's going by super quick.
Oh, right.
Wrestling's on Sunday that week, so I'm available.
Oh, perfect.
There we go.
Okay. Cool. So if the 30th looks good, that is our tentative time. Obviously, real life takes priority, and sometimes then things fall to the wayside. We get it. But
a quick question for the group. Is there any chance for shooting for next week? Because I have a tentative plan to do a little bit of traveling on the 30th. It's not set in stone yet, but any thoughts for next week over the 30th? Just
we can discuss that.
I don't mind.
Yeah, well, if nobody minds, we might move it up to the 23rd. We'll see. So maybe next week, y'all. Maybe next week. So, y'all got back. You were able to give your accounts of everything that you found, a rough number of the amount of Sahaugin that were there, all the things that you saw, the two-headed shark, all the other information you gave them, plus a really a well put together map that is going to give all of them a very good understanding of what this place kind of is shaped like and looks like. They know where all the important players are in relation to everything else. So it catches my eye every time, Danabo. I'm trying not to see it, and then I just catch it out of the corner of my eye, and it makes me stop every single time. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight as we played our silly little game of make-believe. I hope you had a good time. Shenanigans like this happen every time we play, sometimes worse than others. We'll see. They have done their preparations. They are ready to go. They know what their next job is, and that's to go and assault instead of having to be quiet and demure about the whole thing, they now can just go in with guns a-blazing and take it to the Sahaugin. This has been a long time coming, and I am looking forward to it, so I hope you are too. But before we leave for the evening, I want to say thank you to all of you out there, both on Twitch and YouTube, for hanging out with us today and giving us a watching us giving us your time and attention. I appreciate it. You have a limited amount of time, and spending it with us just means a lot to me. And with that, we're gonna say hi to everybody and let them talk a little bit about themselves and what they got going on. And we'll start directly across the way to Captain E-Rock. Tell the people about yourself, Mr. Captain E-Rock.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Captain E-Rock. I've been playing a lot of Grounded 2 lately, and some Abiotic Factor and some Anthem. And yeah, that's pretty much most days over on twitch.tv/Captain E-Rock and on the YouTubes as well at Captain E-Rock.
I vouch for him. I'm always in his chat when I probably should be working, but you know, regardless of that, I'm always in his chat. Directly underneath, that is the Rusty Panda. Rusty Panda, tell people about yourself.
2 A's at the end of my name. I sometimes go on Twitch, but I've been working a lot lately, so I haven't been out in a while. But when I do music and Wiki Wednesdays and music production, et cetera. So yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitch or on YouTube.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah,
la la
pretty
la.
much. Yeah, da 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 da.
Dun 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 dun. Awesome. Then directly across the way is Null Hercules. You got anything for the folks, Null?
Don't be dingbat on the road. I'm done.
Perfect.
All right.
That's it. No, that's that works. That absolutely works. Then directly at the very bottom of this list, given finger guns and wearing a yellow eyeball shirt, is my mod. I am Pingus. he never wants to say anything, but I'm going to give him the opportunity. You got anything you want to say?
That this 18 plus zoo is a pandemonium of fun sounds really dirty.
This 18 plus zoo is a pandemonium of fun. Yeah, that's what the that's what it said about Panda Stream. So
this sounds extremely dirty, but
there you go. All right, and then last but not least, in the bottom corner is Danabo. Danabo, you got anything for the folks?
Yeah, sorry I forgot to upload last sessions. But
It's fine. We're all
see
busy.
you on YouTube in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
There we go. Beautiful.
I'm looking.
Yep. By the way, you can catch all the previous episodes if you haven't seen all the episodes of A Series of Unfortunate Decisions and you want to check them out. You can catch them all out on the YouTube. 38 of them right now, and then 39 and 40 will be up as soon as they can be. And yeah. You will catch me tomorrow. I will be back on at noon o'clock on Central Time for more God of War Ragnarok. It's a backlog game that I've had on my backlog for a very, very long time that I'm getting excited about getting through. And been having a lot of fun with it. So y'all, again, there's the people that are going to pop up over here real quick. We have to do what we do at the end of every single one of these, is that I have to pose for the thumbnail. That is a requirement by law, and was why specifically I got the skull off of my bookshelf earlier. Now I have a there. You can let me get that out of the way. Now it's just a skull with a second. I'm trying to eat my chicken tendies. Yeah, a second bald head. Got that one.
How about on the shoulder? Is that where it's gonna go?
I mean, we can.
I've got an idea for that. That's fine.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's always a good one. You can always kiss the skull. Right, kiss him on his forehead. You can't tell it's a skull, so I gotta like. I think he's a baby. He's just my little skull baby. I love him. That's the tip. Anyway. Y'all, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you all. We appreciate you all for sticking around with us and watching us have a couple of times. A couple of times, some good times. We may be back with this next week. We may be back with it the week after. Follow. Go to the Blue Sky. Go to the Discord. You go to I have all those things. Go to them, and then you'll find out when we do things. Do the subscribe on the YouTube. Do the follow on the Twitch, and you'll know when I go live. Do all those things. Doing all those things is how you learn when things happen, and then you can spend some more time with us. It'll be great. It'll be great. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and attention. You could have been anywhere, but you came to see me, and that makes me happy and makes all of you amazing human beings, and I appreciate you all very, very much. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you only have one life to live, so does everyone else around you. Try to make their lives better than what it was when you got there to minimum. Don't make it worse. We will see you tomorrow. And if I don't, just have a great weekend. I hope you do. Hope you have the day you deserve. No, I really do. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope it's a safe one, and we'll talk to you all later. Have a great one. Bye.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. forth. Be well. And do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter and their